Hi, this is Rebecca Giacoba with I Love Palm Beach. Have my co-host here, Stephanie Coe, and we have an amazing woman with us today. Her name is Jacqueline Guzman, and she's amazing because she runs a brand new restaurant. She is general manager of Burrito Social, and they just opened on 318, and they've had some amazing events, and they're going to do an event for us in the near future. But she has an interesting story. Jacqueline, tell us about, you were originally, well, before this, you were with Tequesta Country Club, and I think you had a little one on the way, but go ahead and share your story.
Yeah, so previous to being employed with Burrito Social, I actually was the coordinator of events for the Tequesta Country Club. And one of my colleagues there actually presented me with the opportunity to join the team at Burrito in December as the marketing coordinator. And I was 8.5 months pregnant. So I started with the company just doing the marketing, and I was working kind of like a hybrid from home and also coming in a few days a week. And then my daughter was born on March 6th, and our grand opening was actually March 18th. So she was 2 weeks old when we first opened. And yeah, it's just been kind of a roller coaster since then, but it's been a wonderful opportunity for myself and my family. And we love it there. So now I am officially the general manager, and we do lots of events all the time. We support autism awareness and a bunch of other foundations and things for the community. So we're very happy to be a part of the Jupiter restaurant scene.
So tell us a little bit about Burrito Social. I kind of looked it up online, and it looks like it's a chain. Does your owner own all of them, or where did it stem from?
So it is privately owned. It is not a franchise, but we do have 5 locations worldwide.
Wow.
The company actually started as a food truck in Puerto Rico. And one of our main angel investors went to go eat at this food truck and said, this has to be a restaurant, because they loved the flavors and they loved the concept. So they ended up taking it, and they opened 2 restaurants in 2 different locations in Puerto Rico that took off, and then they brought it to the mainland. So now we have a location in Deerfield Beach, we have one in North Reddington Beach, and this is the newest location in Jupiter.
Okay. Well,
So
because
how long has it been around for overall? I mean, I know you said that this one opened in March of 2023, but what about, like, when was that food truck encounter? When did that happen?
So food truck encounter happened approximately 6 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
cool.
it's definitely taken up, and they're looking at opening some other locations in other parts of the world as well. They're very multicultural. The owners are Puerto Rican and Venezuelan, and they are interested in opening another location in Venezuela as well.
So I gotta ask though, that first dish or whatever they ate at the food truck, is that featured on the menu, the item that got it all started?
So I wasn't there for that part of it. So that's a really good question, though. And I'm sure that I know that they're very true to their brand. And that was something that they kind of brought me in on, being the marketing coordinator to start off with. And they're very, it's something that's very close to their heart, that they stick with who they are. So I am sure that whatever item that was is probably still featured on the menu today.
You should talk to them. That would be a great little blurb on the back of the menu, the story of how it all got started. Every single person would try that item first time
Yeah,
in.
I agree 100%. I love that story. So just to cut in really quick, so how did you end up in Palm Beach County? I mean, this podcast is all about Palm Beach County, so we want to know how you got here.
So I was actually born and raised in Miami, and I came up to West Palm when I was in 2nd grade, and we moved out to the Western communities. I lived in Loxahatchee for 10 years. And then we moved to Wellington. I went to the Dreyfus School of the Arts. for high
Okay.
school. And when I graduated from there, I went to FAU in Boca, and then I ended up graduating from the Honors College in Jupiter. So that's how I kind of landed in Jupiter. And that was in 2013. And then I left. I moved to New York City. I did an internship in New York, in Manhattan, and then I came home. So, and I've been here ever since.
So you missed Palm Beach County enough that you had to come back from New York City, right?
Yeah, well, this will always be home. My family is here. I'm very family oriented. So, and we love it. We live in paradise here. So it
We
wasn't too hard of a
agree.
decision.
We agree. So
So
how
what's-
did, oh, I'm sorry, Stephanie, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, what kind of things do you like to do around in Palm Beach on your days off?
Oh, well, so I have two girls. My first daughter, her name is Delilah. She is 7 years old. So we love to do the zoo and the beach are two big ones that she loves. And then my other daughter obviously is 4 months now. So she loves anything that we do. In the summer months, we look for splash pads and different things around.
How are you, Mr. Daniel? Can I verify your date of birth?
Hold on one second.
Perfect. Okay, so I have two medications for you.
Sorry.
Yeah, and, one of them.
So sorry about that. So yeah, we look for things to do that are wet and we have a lot of fun doing stuff like that.
So how did Burrito Social make Palm Beach or Jupiter in particular their next destination?
So I think that they were looking for a location that went with the brand. And that was something that, all of their locations are kind of in beach towns. And they found Jupiter, and we have a raw bar, and we feature a lot of fresh seafood, and it's kind of like a beachy kind of a theme. And our whole brand is based around this coastal vibes. And that's our hashtag, and that's kind of who we are. So it kind of just went along perfectly with Jupiter, Florida. So I think that's why they picked Jupiter.
Well, when I first saw the sign, I have to admit, I said, another taco place. We have enough taco places. And then somebody said, do you know they have live music there? And that's really what brought me in the door. And it really is quite different and delicious.
Yeah, it's wonderful. That's another one of the things that was one of my main focuses when I first started with the company. I did the marketing, and I also was the booker of the talent. So I know a lot of musicians in the area, like local musicians that tour around the different venues around here. I was actually the operations manager of the Kelsey Theater previous to my employment at the Burrito Social. So I have a lot of contacts and I reached out to some of my people, and we just started getting a calendar together, and we've had live music 4 days a week ever since. So
tell us about what days you have music so people know.
So we do live music on Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And then starting when season comes back, we're going to also implement Taco Tuesday. So we'll have live music on Tuesdays as well.
Okay, wonderful. I feel like that little area in Jupiter is becoming like a little music haven. You've got double roads around the corner, and then the food shack at Maxie's has live music. So I think it's a cool little area to go to, and you can kind of bounce around and listen to different stuff. Any particular types of music you guys like to feature?
So we do acoustic a lot because it's, comfortable dining music. We kind of also try to keep it in brand with who we are with the coastals. So maybe like some light reggae influence. And, we do like some folk music on Sundays for brunch. And then we'll also implement some live DJs on some of the nights where we have a later crowd. Younger crowd also likes the house music. So we do have a couple house music DJs that come through. And we also just do local bands. So it's going to be some of your more popular ones. We feature Spread the Dub. We have Stony Vibes, which is another one that people love. They come from Hope Sound. yeah, people they love to come in and hear the music, and it definitely enhances the dining experience. So they enjoy it.
Do you guys do anything special for your brunch, or what's that about?
Yeah, so brunch is going to be 11 to 3 every Sunday, and we have a set brunch menu. We also offer lunch at that time for people who don't want brunch, but we do offer it. We have bottomless mimosas, Bloody Marys, Marias, and Maries. So that's a great special that we offer. And actually, other weekend specials that are extremely popular is the oyster specials. So we do have a raw bar with fresh seafood, and we run oyster specials on Fridays and Saturdays, and they include $1 Blue Points, $2 East Coast oysters, and $3 West Coast, and it's all day while supplies last.
awesome.
Obviously.
Before
So
this conversation, I didn't even know that you guys had a raw bar. That would be a huge.
Yeah, we have a raw bar with a
attraction.
bunch of fresh seafood items. We have a delicious fresh ceviche, and our executive chef Gustavo Lopez is a magician in the kitchen. So he's always coming out with weekly specials that he runs for both the raw bar and the grill.
Perfect.
Well, I'm
after-
hungry. Can we come over for lunch right now?
Anytime, you guys are always welcome.
That's awesome. Perfect taste of Palm Beach, perfect day, go out on the weekend, go to the beach, come back, chill out a little bit, have some oysters, have some ceviche, some tacos, good music. Sounds like a
Mhm.
great.
Well, I love to feature the new restaurants, and I'm so excited what you guys did with it. For those of you that haven't been in there, it is super cute. It's nice and bright, a lot of turquoise, if I remember correctly. And really,
Yeah, it goes with our whole coastal theme. And then, we pride ourselves on having a very friendly staff, and, we're good time people. So everybody likes to have a good time, and we have smiling faces all around.
that's what I like. So we are doing something very unique and special. Stephanie and I are working with Place of Hope. We love Place of Hope, and we do several events a year. And we wanted to do something exciting with Jacqueline. So on next Sunday, and I think that date's the 24th. Will you check me, Stephanie?
I think it's
23rd.
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 Okay. I can't even keep the dates straight. The summer's been a whiz. We are going to have a big party at Burrito Social, and we're going to kind of cut into their brunch. So their brunch ends at 3, but we're going to show up at 2 and shake things up a little bit. We have 150 tickets for sale, and sales are starting to pick up this week. And we are going to have drinks and tacos included for that, silent auction, music. We have a palm reader just for fun. We've got a guy that's going to be doing some rum tastings. He makes a local rum, and he's going to be walking around doing that. Jacqueline, what can you tell me about how the atmosphere is going to be?
So we do have live music as well, that coming Sunday. So we'll have an acoustic performer. Perry Strait will be performing live, and we'll have a whole setup for you guys. So we're going to have tent set up with your different vendors, and we'll have our section for our ticketed participants, and we're going to have a great time. We're very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, we are super excited. I hope we have a nice, cool day. This heat has been a lot, but we're going to be half inside, half outside. So if you're thinking of coming and you think it's going to be too hot, we've got some indoor space for you.
Yes, we're very much looking forward to it, and the AC is kicking. So
Good.
if you're
That's
inside,
good to hear.
you should be able to avoid the heat.
And if people want to order other items off the menu, that's going to be absolutely fine, correct?
Absolutely. Everything, the ticket does include food and beverage, but if they, we'll have menus all over the place. So if people want, either whether it's a vegetarian option or something from the raw bar, we're happy to accommodate.
Well, I know if it's our group, they tend to linger and stay. So that you might get a lot of people staying longer and ordering off the menu.
Yeah, we're happy to have them as long as they'd like.
Okay, Stephanie, anything to add, please?
I think it's lovely on it all. I do have a question about what you said earlier with the brunch. You mentioned Bloody Marys, Marias. I've never heard of a Marie. What is that?
So it's gonna be Bloody Mary with tequila.
So then what's the
So-
Maria?
Maria, let me double check that before I answer. I think one of them has soda water and the other one does not.
I got
So
you.
that's different. So one of them is carbonated and it also has tahini, which is gonna be like a little bit on the spicy side.
I like it.
Sounds
Yep.
delicious.
All right. Well, we hope to see you guys all on our Sunday Fun Day in a couple weeks here. It's coming up fast. By the time that we have this published, it'll be almost a week out. So we're very excited to see all of you guys there. And Rebecca, do you want to close us out?
Yeah, Jackie, again, thank you for letting us talk with you today and taking your precious time. But I just want to urge everybody to come and check out this restaurant. It really is super cute. You're going to love it. And what she said about the staff is amazing, sweet, kind, and sometimes that's hard to find. So everybody head to Burrito Social. Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, Jackie. And we'll see you on Sunday, the 23rd for Sunday Fun Day.
Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure.
All right.
Take
Have a
care.
great day,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.